Hello students, and welcome to the preview of your syllabus quiz. So what I like to do is, usually when it's an in-person class, I like to do a review, midterm, final, and the syllabus quiz. Now the syllabus quiz is 25 questions. It's 2 points. These questions will be random, so they'll be a little bit in different orders. So whatever order they're in now, they'll be random each time. I wanted to give you guys a heads up, so you'll have to watch this video to learn what's on the quiz, but the questions that are on this quiz will all be the same questions on the quiz. They're not going to change. You have 60 minutes for 25 questions. So the first is, usually in the class I'll ask the questions and I'll have the class answer it and go through it as a good review, but however, since we're online, that's not going to work out so well. So we'll do the best we can. So what is the minimum amount of words required in a discussion question post? 250, 255, 300, or 50? So in the syllabus, you'll see it's 250 words per question. So like 2 posts at least. That goes into the next question is, how many posts should a student post on or in order to receive 2 points for the week? Or in this case, it's 4 points, but 2 per post, unless there's 1 post. Is it 22? Is it 2, 1, or 4? The answer is 2. What is the percentage of your grade that will come from the assignment? So this is, if you look at the syllabus, it will give you the options. You have 30, 36.2, 31, or 2.8. Your answer is 36.2. Question 4, how many late passes are you permitted in a semester? So each time you're late, you have a certain amount that you're permitted. I have 4, 2, unlimited, or 12. If you read the syllabus, it'll show you that your answer is 4. You have up to 4 times. And then after 4 times, no matter if you're late or not, it's a 0. If you fail to turn your assignment in or task on time, what will your grade be? So question number 5, you have 100%, 0%, 90%, or 40%. Your answer is 0, because let's say that you decided to use one of your assignments or one of your late passes. So you're on day 4, it's Friday, and you turn it in. Well, it's kind of late. But however, to both these questions, if there is a circumstance that is in place and it's due to illness or some situation, come to me ahead of time and let me know, and then we can work things out. So I'm pretty lenient on stuff like that. If you have a good justification, we'll work around it. No big deal. I'm not going to hold it to you if there was a good reason. Hold against you, sorry. So how many times are you permitted to retake the exam? 4 times, 3 times, 1 time, or 2 times? You have 1 time. So if you decide to take the midterm and you don't do too well in the midterm exam, and you retake the midterm, no matter how good or bad you do in the final, you can't retake another exam. So I give you that 1 opportunity. Question number 7, are you permitted to retake an exam if you feel that you did not do well? So what do you think the answer is? True, because I just answered it in part 6. Number 8, let's see here. Number 8 is, when turning in your assignment, would you use the following format? CIT135 underscore first underscore last name. Yes and no. So this answer is kind of tricky. The answer is false, because you're not in the CIT135 class, you're in the CIT130 class. Question number 9, did the class learn about the different life cycles in week 1? True or false? If you answer false, you're wrong. The answer is true. There is a document on software development life cycles. Question number 10. In your assignment, due the last day of class at 7 p.m. So is your assignment due by 7 p.m.? No, because there's no class setting like that. We have it at the end of the day on Sunday. Number 11, copying the work on another during an examination or turning in an assignment written by someone else is permitted by CCAC? Answer is false. Question number 12, how many days do you have to inform your instructor or your professor when you want to retake an exam? You have up to 2 days. All right, number 13, provide an example of an exception on why you can miss an exam. So some of the options here I would list, you could list illness, death in the family. I hate to see that happen. and other situations that would be considered an emergency. So let's say that something happened to your child. Your child was sick and you had to take him or her to the doctors or MedExpress, something like that. I'm fine with that. Just let me know. When does class begin on Mondays? It's an online class. No scheduled time. All right, number 15. Can you name one SDLC type? So if you open a document, there's either waterfall or agile. There are others listed in there, but those are two ones. I would name one of them. When you are permitted to attach, when are you permitted to attach your homework assignment to an email message to your professor? When you want, if your professor agreed to it, anytime because the syllabus says you can, or never. The answer is never. In the syllabus, it doesn't say that you can attach it. How many assignments are due on week 1? That's a tricky. Just one. Number 18 is true or false. Is this class about .NET programming? If you answer true, you're wrong. It's false. It's about Java programming. In the Academic Integrity Policy website found at this URL here, is the Academic Integrity Policy found at this URL here true or false? Tongue twister. Answer is true. Is copying the work on another during an examination or turning in a paper or an assignment written in a whole or in part by someone else permitted in this class? Well, this one's a little tricky because you might be copying someone else's work from home because you're online. Is this permitted? The answer is false. Is the final project due week 4? No, it's due to last week. Now there is on the syllabus, I see a bug in there. I have both last week and a week before that. It's the last week, but the answer is false because it's not due to week 4. Question 22. The first week that you learn about the inheritance, is that week 4? This is tricky. It's true because week 5 you learn about advanced inheritance. So it could be a little tricky. Is the author of Java programming for this course by JSON? No, it's not by JSON. JSON is a programming language type that parses XML files. But in this class, it's a woman by the name of Joyce. What is my office hours? So you don't have to be verbatim. You could just put however you want to. Tuesday and Thursday, 3 to 5 p.m. and Wednesday, 6 to 10:30 p.m. So that's when I'm in class or in the office. Is source code repository mentioned in the syllabus? Yes, it is mentioned in the beginning. Let's save and submit. I don't know if it'll give me a grade per se. All right, so it says test submission confirmation. Click cancel, return. We went ahead and hit OK. All right, so here it shows you test is save and submit it. It shows time started. Took 9 minutes out of 1 hour, so you have plenty of time to complete the exam. Now, as you see here, it shows which ones are correct. So we got all these correct, but these guys right here are submissions because I have to go through and just kind of review what you put. But other than that, this is 100% right here. It's waiting for me to clean up, test my own work. So right there is the syllabus quiz. So if you go into the Blackboard, you'll see it's listed here. I'll show the link. I'll show the link, but it will not be available to take until after week 1 is completed. So study it, and you'll be good. Best of luck. Have a good week.